Hey, everybody, and welcome to the one and only Friday Night Audit, the only show in hospitality guaranteed to make next year's pet peeve list. Greg Sullivan, how you doing, buddy?
I'm great, Glenn. It's Friday, the sun's shining, blue skies, gentle breeze off the ocean.
Yeah,
Nothing to complain about. How about you? How's the weather?
Before I say that, because you're not privy to what's going on, I thought we were banned in Brazil. That is not the case. Our guest has returned backstage, so I guess the compromise with the government has gone through. So,
Okay.
what were you saying? Yeah. What was your big question for me? Your generic. How was your day?
How's the weather back there?
Shit. Thanks for asking. Appreciate it.
That's what I'm here for, Glenn.
I think we were supposed to agree to not talk about weather, Craig, because that's where we were getting the F-bombs and all sorts of attacks, and we were going to kind of call a truce.
Well, actually, that's kind of why Brazil wanted to ban us. They're like, your language is gross, but not gross enough for us. We cannot do this any longer. Yeah,
I think there's bees flying around behind you, Glenn.
Don't. That's not nice. You.
Oh, watch out!
That's a good one. It's a shame you don't have that clip ready to go. Oh well. What are you gonna?
I bet that could happen. I bet Dr. Producer Director Suzanne that
You
happened.
need this clip?
Bye, everybody.
Oh, I just got attacked by something.
Oh
Holy
my God!
shit! Did you see that?
We just saw you jump like a crazy person.
Holy fuck! I got bit by something for real.
Alrighty then.
All right. I don't know. I gotta. I feel like I'm gonna go because for real, I gotta go. Look and see what the hell fucking just happened. No, it just fucking hurt. It hurt.
All right.
I think that could be added into the new intro. That'll compliment Liz doing a spit take.
Yeah, I think that I totally agree with you. Anyway, thanks so much for being here. We got a great show tonight. In a second, Craig will bring on our wonderful guest. But tonight, we're going to be talking about where we are so far in our Friday Night Audit Hotel Pet Peeve Competition. 32 brackets. So I'm very excited to go through that. So without further ado, Craig, what's on? Who's our wonderful guest this evening?
We've got a podcast host. She's been part of the industry for years and years and years. One of the nicest people ever, Paula Carreiro. She also hosts her new show, Off the Clock, which I was lucky enough to be on. And Dr. Producer Director Suzanne's going to be on that next week. So, Glenn, we're next.
Well, I hope so. But you got to be there first, Craig. You're like her Bill Murray to David Letterman. So that's pretty cool.
Well, welcome, Paula.
Hey.
Hello. Hey, can you hear me? No, I don't know.
All right, hold on. Let's hear you. Let's do a sound check. 1 2 1 2. How you doing, Paula?
Hello, I'm good.
Hey, that's
There
good.
we go.
So the Brazilian authorities were not letting a microphone go through. And I guess, Paula, you probably had to shut down the computer and you thought this will take 10 seconds and then you have to shut it down. And then Microsoft is like, we've just got a short security update. It's mandatory.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Always have an update that you don't want. In the worst timing. I thought this happened only when I was the host, but apparently when I'm a guest, the luck follows me. So I apologize for that.
There's nothing to apologize for. You made it before we even had you on. It's great to see you. Thanks so much for joining us. We're excited to have you because, as you know, we got our big pet peeve list going on. So you're going to give us that international spin tonight. So that'll be
spin.
Spin. S-P.
It really just sounds like spit. But before we spit, we need to.
Just for the record, Dave never would have remembered.
Cheers.
Fun. Thank you.
So good job, Susie. Hey, happy hour to whatever part of the world you're in. Thanks for joining us and spending some time with us as we kick off our weekend here.
Spring forward. It is daylight savings time weekend. So
I'm really excited. I'm so excited, Paul. I used to hate daylight savings time to change. I like when it got later darker, but I'm like, oh, I lose an hour of sleep. I lose an hour of sleep. But now I'm super excited because I might sleep in till 7 with the change in time. So, or
Well,
you know,
but, here this is a very hot topic for Brazilians because it's a whole debate that we should continue with the daylight savings or not, and then we had it and now we don't have it. It's very controversial to say the least.
Well, that's all right. Brazilians are hot topics here in the United States, and that's a little controversial as well. So.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, Brazil loves you, Glenn, and loves everybody here. So, because you said before, like Brazil, they're not censorious or anything.
I would really got to get down there at some point. Paul. Two of my friends married women from there, and I've never been.
Do they live there?
What?
Now, do they live there now?
No, they're up here.
Oh, okay.
They're up here, but they both happen to be Brazilian women that came up here, and they both married two of my closest friends. They don't just totally random, decades apart. Yeah,
that's funny. When Craig was my show and all that, and thank you, Craig, for being the guest number 1. I told him to come to Brazil, and maybe you could all do like a group thing.
Rio
hospitality
on Rio.
Yeah, and go to Rio Carnival or whatever, whenever you want. So.
I would love to be able to do that at some point. I'm telling you, it's just you really we got to plan things like literally like a year in advance, or they don't happen. I've already got stuff I'm planning into the fall, like September and October are already pretty much all set. I think so. Yeah,
that's why I was working on my budget today. We go into the fiscal year. So I'm already looking at what the plan is for going into July 2027. So
right.
That's a little bit more than a year.
Yeah, but you got that annoying fiscal year, which runs it's like half of this year and half next year, which is really confusing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very much so.
But do you plan in advance even the small trips or just like long ones, international ones?
I tried to put on, when I planned mine, all of the conferences and trips between, whether it be something that's academic related, whether it be industry related, whether it be field trips or chaperoning students. And then I do a lot with executive education as well. So I tried to put in everything. I'm sure my finance director is going to have a heart attack. But as Craig said, when I saw it really looked pretty with all my colors on it.
Yeah, but listen, Budget Blitz Susie, you've got a lot of great programs. You're doing really cool things, bringing students places. I'm excited to see you on the road at AHOA, for example. Come by and see Suzanne. She'll be hanging out at the No Vacancy booth and all that kind of stuff.
I think you ought to get Glenn to be one of your chaperones for one of your trips with your students.
Well, so let's just talk AHOA 2024. So Glenn was there, and I realized that this was the first time we were doing the Turnaround Collegiate Championship with AHOA. And I realized that we had a gap, and we needed to have somebody like charge up and get the students all inspired in their like training session. And so I texted Glenn and said, okay, I need you. Can you come meet us? And he went in the opposite direction. And it took him, he's like frozen over it too.
Oh God, I'm back. I'm like, as soon as I knew some sort of insult was going to be coming my way, I made sure the internet stopped. I couldn't, my ego couldn't handle it. So, which story was this? What I just could not find.
When you could not find me in the other side of
1,000 steps, I think it took me to be able to find her.
Oh my God.
It's hysterical. He's like, and there was I think it was like a sorority convention on the other side. And he's like, all I see is fucking green. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Because I didn't know that that's what's happening on the other side. He's like, it's all pink and green. I'm like, okay, just get back to the AHOA sign. I will find you. I will get you. But I'm going to tell you, without any preparing other than a text message, we are amazed and blessed to have someone like Glenn as the voice of hospitality. because he literally could get up stage with no planning, no prep. And I think we probably had about 30 or so students, maybe even a little bit more at that time, and just like, give them communication because they were getting ready to stand up and make presentations to potential owners.
Glenn always hits it out of the park, and he is. He's,
That was fun.
he's the crown jewel of everything that's going on in this industry and helping not only students but corporations and family-owned businesses and everything else.
Well, I really just loved. I just love being able to talk about stuff that we don't normally get to talk about. Like Paula, like you and I, if we have a drink, we could totally like geek out about like podcasting stuff. Yeah. Craig sends me so much stuff about gear. It's ridiculous. He's like, did you see the video of that thing? I'm like, which thing? There were 900 this morning.
Yeah, but you started it. You're the one that invented and gave me gas. Gear acquisition syndrome.
I know, but yeah, and it's not great.
Yeah, but listen, the last tip, Glenn, to Craig's fair point, he gave us a tip on our Osmo cameras that he obviously doesn't have, and now look at us. Like,
we're using our Osmo
webcams and seeing how it works. So
there's a once in a decade technology step up over here, Paula. So
hey, I caught that.
As I told Suzanne, if I would have known this, I don't know if I would have bought a very expensive Canon camera.
I actually just saw that AJ Alluri, our friend from West Virginia State University, he's over in China, and he went to the
factory, DJI.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, could you bring back some gear for Glenn and I?
Did he steal the plans for the 4 so we can find out what the specs are going to be?
Hey, you can go to the patent office and find them there. They're filed.
Yeah, I know. They just got to come out. I've seen YouTube shorts with that show them. And I'm getting tired of seeing videos come up that's saying everything confirmed, but then it's just the rumors that are confirmed.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like Star Wars.
Yeah. So, Paula, this is the greatest camera I've ever had in my entire career. And it's the good news and the bad news, because everywhere I go, I'm forced to tell people the camera I'm using. And now everybody's starting to use this camera everywhere. And it's losing its specialness. So I got to wait for the 4 to come out and upgrade before anyone notices what's going on. A lot of pressure.
But having a good camera can backfire, if you can see more of yourself, maybe. That you wanted.
As a matter of fact, this camera is so good. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so old. Get your forehead.
But Glenn, your new makeup routine is really working well.
Yeah.
Your skin tones are just blended in perfectly.
Yeah.
You didn't have that camera on when you have the B attack, right? Because that would be
nice
resolution.
No. That would have been great. I was using the camera that was in my laptop.
Okay. If we had the Osmo, we would have been able to take it. We would have been able to like slow-mo it down.
Yeah.
Would have been a lot more fun.
Yeah. So I'm gonna see when I could use it. Next Friday though, that's gonna be a little more challenging. I'm gonna be in a casino, I think in Oklahoma next Friday night for our show, guys. So we'll have to figure that out. So that'll be exciting. Paula, what's life like in Brazil these days? What's going on?
Good. It's good. Some of us at least, it's looking forward to the World Cup that it's coming up very soon. I'm not that excited this year, to be honest, but it is a thing in Brazil.
It's a thing. I think it's a thing like everywhere. Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but here, people can be kind of fanatic about it. We just had Carnival, so it seems to us that the year just starting now.
Right.
We always say the year is starting right now, and besides that, it's same thing, same usual. Good weather.
Do you feel
blessed.
responsible? Do you feel responsible to go meet people for World Cup games at like 6 a.m., 8 a.m., or whatever the heck they are, you know, in your time zone?
Not well, this year. No, I'm honestly like we are not that. I'm not gonna say.
Pretty
'cause
good.
I'm not gonna say much. I don't want to say much because I have a Brazilian watching this. They're gonna like hate me. So
No, but the time zones
I don't want
are not so out of whack this year because it's in North America.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
True. We had worse before, but yeah, I'm not that excited as I said. So if it's too early or if it crash with something else, I'm not gonna do that effort.
These close to you that creates an impact with your traffic from the local perspective. Is that part of the challenge?
When the World Cup now? No, it doesn't really change. What the only thing that changed actually, since it's not here, of course, we're not hosting it. It's because most of us like to watch it. So companies have a problem like having people to work. That's the thing. It's like we want to have holidays every game. No, seriously.
It's
a debate.
We know the Monday after the Super Bowl is the #1 sick day in the United States.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but it's a lot of games.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard for the companies, yeah.
What's the weather like in Brazil right now? And the reason I'm asking is maybe we should come down and do a few Friday night audits if it's like summertime, and we could really get Glenn revved up and in sunshine and rainbows.
The real reason why he's asking is because both of them have spectacular weather. He's hoping you are too, to just rub it in a little bit more. That I'm looking at the land of ice hell out there.
Listen, he would sun-crisp and burnt, Craig, if we brought him anywhere hot right now because his skin isn't ready for it.
Well, we'll start him out on sunblock 75, and then we'll work down to about a 30, and he should be okay.
We almost got the spit take there, Craig. Almost.
Not good enough.
Not good enough. Susie's I know. All right, so Paula, I'm thinking now might be a good time for us to go over where we are in the standings of our competition. So we've got a big competition that's going on right now. What we've done.
You need to vote, Paula.
Yeah, we've
I
all
do.
these
Shame on me.
things in
Sorry.
hotels that annoyed us, right? And we set up the top ones with the brackets, and we got a couple of fielder's choice in there. So y'all out there, if you got an idea of one we missed, it's your opportunity to throw it in. So voting's a little skewed on those, but we still have 1 week left for you to vote on this round. What we're going to do, Paula, is we're going to talk today where we're at on all of these things, right? So what I want you to do, we got 32 pet peeves, and we're looking for one more champion. Now's your chance. If you haven't voted yet, go ahead and scan that. You can go along with us right now and do your voting. You'll notice the first one, it's just a random one. So I'd like to hear your suggestions in the chat bot or chat bots, box, whatever. Yep, if it's not working for you, that's the way to find the survey as well.
I think it's just apropos that we're using Survey Monkey.
Yeah, I do too. Plus, I already had a subscription, so I'm like, yeah, let's put this to use. I used it for one survey, and then I got the whole year. So I'm like, hey, let's make it happen. So, Paula, you ready to do this thing?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, so we got the audience wildcard in the first one, right? So we want to know what the room crime you'll die on is, but the outlet desert is the other one, featuring one useless plug behind the bed, and that's it. Paula, in Brazil, have they handled this outlet issue with more dignity and respect than the hotel industry has here in the United States?
I guess on average, no. Of course, they have like exceptions.
Yeah.
But no, it's always a nightmare. You only have one working. You put it like behind the bed, but usually here it's like in the bathroom for some reason. So then you cannot like use your phone while you I hate it.
I need it in the bathroom for my curling iron, so that worked for me.
Oh, that's the next AI of Glenn.
All right, so
it's for my leg hair, silly.
I thought you were going to say the hair.
Leg hair.
Oh.
All right.
Listen, I go to a lot of fancy parties that require shorts, and you need the leg hair to perform in a certain way, particularly if it's breezy.
Okay.
Oh, Glenn, but Glenn, you're with a Brazilian. You have to do the Brazilian wax. It's not a. You cannot have like.
No, wait. I thought. No, I got
Brazilian,
that part.
Brazilian wax is also on the legs, by the way. I don't know if everybody knows that.
I didn't know that.
He didn't know.
Yeah, because I think in the United States, you use it just for the parts. Yeah, no. Here we Brazilian wax everything, like all the body. So I have to make it clear. Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you for making it clear about how you have to make it clear.
We don't have to tell him that part. We can just let him go for the.
Go figure it out.
Yeah. All right. So obviously, most people are doing that because of the audience wildcard and stuff like that. So, all right. The next one up is all right. So, Paula, which one of these is more annoying to you? Right, the Wi-Fi login. You got to go all these different steps in order to do it, or USB ports that party like it's $19.99, but charge like it's $18.99.
Yeah.
Which one's more annoying to you?
I do hate the USB thing because you think you're gonna have something that at the end you won't have it. But the Wi-Fi, what it annoys me is not the multi-step spiritual journey. I love that. It is that it actually doesn't work. Like it never works. Like it doesn't. You can go to the journey. You can go, like a 2-hour journey, and it still won't work. So that's the thing.
I will say, back in the day, I used to make a lot of phone calls to the tech people. I don't do that anymore. So that's pretty good. At least. All right.
You should call them regularly.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah.
They're probably pretty lonely, like that old Maytag repair guy back in the old days when they made stuff that lasted. All right. So, Paula, which one do you think is more annoying so far to our audience?
I would go with the USB as well. I don't know.
Yes.
Oh,
1 point.
very good.
All right. So speaking of other shocking news, I missed it. I'm sorry. Arnie was actually here right at the top of the hour, 1 minute after. So Arnie, you really didn't miss anything, and you've been caught up already. So thanks for being with us.
Yeah.
Arnie, appreciate you.
All right. So that was the next one. Next one we got over here is that beeping thermostat that does absolutely nothing when you touch it, or alarm clock time travel. Always wrong, but always confident. Which one of these do you have an opinion on here?
I would go with alarm clock. Time travel. Yeah.
Yep.
We don't usually use the thermostat really, so I don't. It's not my thing. But alarm clock for sure. Yeah.
First of all, that was really rude to tell us underhanded slight about your perfect weather all the time.
Yeah.
With thermostats here.
It would be air cold. Maybe air conditioning. It would be, if you change it, maybe it would make more sense. Yeah. For me.
Glenn, with all this fall and winter weather that you have, what is your thermostat typically set at in the Houseman Smokehouse Barbecue Swim Club?
We have two settings for when Daddy's home and when I'm on the road. So we keep it at a cozy 97 in the house when I'm home, and then when I'm gone, it's down to 53.
Okay.
That way we average out to about 68. The
word "daddy" should never come out of your mouth. Okay, it sounds scary.
I think that's the first time I ever said that too. I mean, to be fair, I had to call my father Mr. Houseman, so
as you should.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
All right. So what are the results there, Glenn?
And the winner is
all right. So far, and mind you, these results are fluid because you can vote at any time. So what I'm saying right now is, if you missed out, go ahead.
There you go. There's
right.
the RC code.
All right, going on. Boom! Right now,
wow.
that absolutely, Craig. What is your media impression over here?
That's surprising. I would have thought the alarm clock going off would have been at somewhere between 62 plus to almost 71. I'm really shocked that alarm clock came in at less than 44% and that the thermostat won at 56 and a half.
I feel like we should cut to Steve Kornacki right now, Craig, for an evaluation here on this.
You got to put it on the whiteboard, and then you can draw around it. You have a whiteboard. You've got a whiteboard in your office, Glenn. Just erase all your data and dates and put that on there.
Yeah, that's well. Unfortunately, my calendar's completely blank anyway. Might as well use it for something.
My whiteboard is
now. Steve Kornacki's only doing that on NBC.
Right.
And MS Now had Ali Velci doing it the other night. Wasn't quite the same.
That's really
brought
sad.
a tear to my eye, Glenn.
I'll tell you what's not sad. Matchup 4. This is a tough one. That TV promo channel when you walk in screaming at you because it's so loud, or elevator buttons always on one side or the other. Pick which side you're going to be on. Why do multiple elevators in one building have to have them on different sizes? I never know where to go. And inevitably, it's like the regular, when you try to put in the USB thing, you always look for the elevator button on the wrong location. So which one Paul, do you have any opinions on either of these horrific affronts that that you had to deal with?
I guess elevator for me. It's the most, because it doesn't. I'm lucky, I guess. I don't have much of this TV promo channel screaming at checking volume. I think if I had experienced a few times, I would probably choose that one. But since it's a personal experience, I'm gonna go with the elevator. But
I think the way we solve the elevator situation is you just travel in pairs, and then when you go in the elevator, you both split off instead
of.
Glenn
and I instinctively go to the wrong side if we're in the same elevator. So,
but I do want to say, I didn't mention this last week. There's layer complexities to this because chances are, if you're in a popular hotel and you guys are doing great jobs out there, so your hotels are popular, you walk into the elevator and there might already be other people in there standing on the side with the buttons, and chances are they're standing really close to where the buttons are. So now you're setting up a situation where I got to go in and try not to hit the belly of the button, or I got to like human conversation. Both of those things are like the Sophie's choice of decisions in the elevator. You know, I don't want to do that.
Give the person direction. You don't go and try and grab and touch. Just
now, I don't know.
Ladies lingerie, please.
By the way, Grab and Touch is the name of one of my new companies. I'm a little concerned that it's not going to go through.
Yeah, I'd be a little worried about that too.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if it's just me, Glenn, and Paula and Suzanne, but if I walk into the room and the TV's blaring, my first thing is to look at the upper portion of the screen and see if it says, "Welcome, Mr. Sullivan. We're happy to have you here."
And so wait, then if it does say that, then the screaming TV is okay?
Then it's fine. It's like a round of applause.
Okay. All right, just
mine when I come in, it usually says, "Welcome to Craig Sullivan." But
yeah, all right. When it says Glenn Hausman, it's immediately followed by "Get out now."
All right, here we go. And which one do you guys come out on top so far?
I'm going with, people are laughing about the TV situation, so I'm guessing that's higher right now.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. That is a surprise.
We still got 1 week left, of course, so you all out there can affect change. So we're moving on to bathroom and water wars, Paula, right? Because there's a lot of stuff going on in the bathroom that we find very disconcerting, right? So shower controls, we never know what the heck's going on with these shower controls. They're all different. It's very mysterious. Sometimes you're hopping in there, you're trying to get cold water, but it shoots out of the wrong thing right in your face. It's a mess. Or Craig's favorite. Craig, you got to talk about this one.
Soft close toilet seats. There is no reason in the universe not to have a soft closed toilet seat. That slamming wakes up whoever's in the room with you. It's jarring to you because it hits just as you're about ready to turn on the freaking water. And what happens? It goes to the hot side. So,
Listen,
yeah.
Paula and I don't have those issues. So I think right here alone, your numbers are skewed because more people are going to have issue with being a pilot.
That's interesting. That's interesting. We're gonna have to put our Crackerjack math team on this to see if the weighted average with the percentage of female voters versus male voters, and see if we need to massage the number.
Demographic question at the end of
Right.
the study.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there's another topic that needs to be put in there if we're going to break it down by gender, and that's going to be lighting, because most women hate the lighting in bathrooms. So
Yeah, he didn't do that. He didn't ask the researcher on the team first. He just created, which is fine. He created. He did
it was
something.
fine, Glenn. It was fine.
So we're all good. So for next year, we know we need to add that level, and that's where we have a reflection process at the end. Note to self.
Yep. No, I absolutely love it. All right. So, Paula, would you like to guess which one is going to be the shower controls? Is that what you're going to say on this one?
Yeah, I follow Suzanne on that one. Shower control. I think it's
Close. Craig and a few other people
on that one.
Yeah,
Wow.
just Craig was annoyed, but
Look, right? Does that mean we have like 80% of these people are women, or
I don't know. I told you we're gonna have to get the team to start cracking the numbers. AI said it's too complicated, the math to even deal with. So we got 1,000 survey monkeys working on this right now. All right, next one. Water pressure roulette, Paula, because you never know what's going to go on with that. It's either drip, 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 or the fire station is knocking you out to the next week. And my, of course, favorite one, the faucet too close to the basin, where you're hitting your hands up against the porcelain, splashing water all over the place, and just making the poor housekeeper's life miserable. So, any opinions on either of these?
water pressure for sure. I really, really, really hate it when I'm gonna have a relaxed, calm shower, and you just start with a bomb or something like. What the hell?
That's assuming you know how to turn on the shower.
Sorry?
That's assuming you know how to turn on the shower.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Listen, my prediction here is that people are not as crazed over the fact that the faucet is as close. Yes, we've solved this problem with our portable noodle solution for Glenn, but I'm guessing it's such a minimal number that we're going to laugh at even more.
I don't know. It's very scary because this is like my passion. Like Paula, I literally only want to achieve one thing in my career is to fix this faucet too close to the basin.
It's your proudest moment.
And I'm getting crushed. I'm getting crushed.
Okay.
Yeah.
It did better than anticipated.
Yeah, this is not looking good for me. This is not looking good for me. I can't believe
it's a toilet seat problem.
Glenn, is this the reason you pack large trash bags and turn them into ponchos? Is because of the splash factor?
That's reason 37.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, I know. All right. So moving on. All right.
Quickly.
This is what I don't get. Paula, I mean, seriously, what's with the glass bathroom where you could like see out
everything
into the room, right? I'm like, come on. Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that.
Nobody's that good. Even if you have a Brazilian. And no bathroom fan. No bathroom fan. Steam, smells, and regret. That's a painful thing. I would say that next to water pressure, bathroom fan might be more important. You know, you really want to have a lot of suction going on, particularly depending on the time.
Again, Glenn? We need to do it back. Maybe you could do a one shot to do that.
So I'll open it up to our panel of distinguished guests over here for discussion. Paula, how are you coming down on all of this?
No, for me personally, it's no bathroom fan for sure. Although I do not like the glass bathroom, but it doesn't have much in Brazil. I don't know what is happening in the United States hotels that you all have glass bathrooms, man.
I don't know. Maybe you gotta stop staying at the OnlyFans hotel. That's probably.
You were supposed to mention that. That's the new brand being announced next month.
Yeah.
That would have almost been
You're going to be bad.
I gotta say, I love how we could like mine the same content for different crap every single week. This is the best. For somebody as lazy as me, I'm just freaking loving this. So Paula, are you coming down on the no bathroom fan side of things?
Yeah.
Susie, how are you feeling on this one? You seem to be very passionate.
If we want to let it all hang out, just let it hang out with the glass. But I don't want to smell it.
Right. All right. She'd rather see it than smell it. Let's see what's on the board. No.
Wow.
Oh God! What?
Good.
Yay!
I like this one. Yeah. I
That's surprising.
you never go into a bathroom right after somebody comes out. Never.
Yeah.
You give it a little time.
There's gotta be some space.
I can deal without the fan because that's my practice.
Right.
But I don't want to be sitting there working on the computer and look over and see the person that I'm with on the throne. Shower maybe a different story, but the
Listen,
throne,
if you really, Craig, if you really respect someone, you'll take a walk down to the conference center. You know.
oh, I'm going to go running out the door trying to get to a Starbucks. Bring her back a vanilla latte. Here you go.
There. That's for sure.
This kind of bathroom, like the glass door thing, here in Brazil, I only saw it. I don't know that we have it in what we call motel, which is very different from United States. Motel is a place that you pay for an hour to have sex, basically.
Yeah, we have those too.
Yeah, okay. I thought motel was different there. Like it's more,
but
I don't know.
I think motel used to really mean where you drive up and you have
motor hotel. It was a combination. So motor lodge hotel.
Short stay hotels are a completely different type of a scenario. Early day Dave.
I had to hop in. I'm not having my camera on because I am in the car and I know how much Craig loves looking up my nose.
That's okay. Go ahead.
So I really wanted to make sure I disappointed Craig by not giving him the nose hair shot.
There. I've got my eyes closed.
But I'm driving home. I'm listening to the show and you're talking about the glass bathroom stall. And I had to jump on because I'm going to beat you guys with one that I stayed at right before COVID.
Love it.
Well, we can see you if you're going to explain it, though.
I mean, again, you can look up my chin, my nose, my mouth if you want, because I will be looking forward at the car.
That's
in front
fine.
of me. Although it is a lot of traffic, so I'm going slow.
Give Susie an opportunity to grab some unique photographs.
You know, maybe I'll start. Great photos of Route 22 in Union, New Jersey. Very scenic.
Almost got you, Susie.
A very scenic route over here.
Mm-hmm.
So I was at a hotel in Canada. It was a big branded part of a big brand. I won't say which one. Not the one I work for though. So it is. I will not get in trouble there. And I guess this room was made for one person and only one person, but it was an employee rate stay, so you get whatever you get. And so the shower and the toilet were in two separate rooms, which was fine. No big deal. That actually makes a lot of sense. It's great.
Yeah.
The toilet door was a sliding barn style door, also fine, not the worst. But it was basically the size of a public bathroom stall door, meaning there was about a 3-foot gap from the door to the ceiling and a 3-foot gap from the bottom of the door to the floor.
That's all.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, me and Annie were sharing the room, and we've been married for, at that time, probably 12 years. But let me tell you, there was an intimacy level we didn't want to get to.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Surprised you're still married and have 8 kids.
Yeah.
I thought you would have.
You know what? Here's how you make that work, right? It's the strength of any good marriage. Communication. Meaning, if you got to use the toilet, let the other person know to go take a walk.
Yeah.
Okay,
Don't
David.
visit the hotel bar.
Well, I'll see you back here in 6 months.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, there's no
I'll go-
fan, so it'll be 6 months. Go have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then come back.
Go get a drink at the bar, come back in about 20, and we'll let you know. Maybe shoot a text. But yeah, swear to God, we were talking about it. That room has to be a single traveler room, like designed specifically for one person. I've never seen it before. I've never seen it since. But it sure clear as day. You had a bathroom stall in your in-room bathroom.
That was just the Dave special.
Paul, it's been too long, by the way. Great to see you.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
great
Well,
to meet
I cannot
you,
see you,
and
but
you're not
great to
see-
hear you.
and you're not to see me.
Paula, you should have David on your show before you have Glenn on.
What is a special reason why?
Because you'll actually get ratings that way.
Ah,
Yeah. Both of them are invited. So for sure, if you guys have time for me, I would love it.
We'll make time for you, Paula. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I got no time for me, but I will make time for you.
There you go.
Oh, it's a kind.
He'll do it
Thank
from
you.
David, turn the camera on. Say goodbye to everybody.
Hold on, I'm coming to a stop anyway. Hold please. Where the hell's the damn camera button? Let me not end the call. Hi everybody. Bye everybody.
Oh, hello.
I am kind of scared to leave this though and end the show, so I'm not really sure what to do here. So how about you put me in the back, Glenn? I'm just gonna close out the thing.
We could kick you from the studio, so we'll do that.
Glenn, don't you do it. That's
I'm not touching anything. I'm not. Suzanne, you know how to do that? I'll kick him. I'll kick him. I got what? It won't let us kick him. It won't let us kick him because he's a producer. He has access to the system, so we can't kick him off.
Yeah.
So,
Dave, you're gonna have to kick yourself off.
yeah.
Oh God, Susie, I hope you got pictures.
All right. Back to something that people care about.
There.
All right, Paula. 2 other things that
There we
really
go.
bathroom lighting. That's like either 1,000 suns or it's like you're in the witness protection program. Like just that picture of the guy in the shadows. Going,
Yes, I guess my voice is disguised.
right, or the shower door that only seals emotionally, right? So you close it, but the water manages to get everywhere. And what's with the? We're also annoyed by the glass that comes out partway. It's like we wanted to go all the way, but we figured we've saved some money, and now everyone's just going to be wet for the rest of our lives. Yeah.
Yeah. Till the next PIP's done and they see all the water damage and all the owners screaming at the brand for allowing that the first time around.
Yeah. So, Paula, we'd love your thoughts on these very important topics.
By the way, I love the description of the options. Whoever create those, it's like
That was
really
Glenn.
good.
That was Glenn.
Yeah,
That was
it's
our
really
team of,
good.
that was our team of survey monkeys. Yeah.
Having fun here. Well, I would personally I would choose bathroom lighting. It really annoys me. Like, yeah, it is a thing for me. So I would go with that. Although shower door that only seals emotionally, it's also bad. But yeah, I would go with the lighting, especially because I'm one makeup, and then it's like the witness protection one.
No,
or the other way around, because it's always the other way around when you want to be not so much light because you want to rest. Then it's
seriously, Paul.
never
It's got to be tough to put on eyeshadow when you're wearing sunglasses because it's so bright.
Exactly.
That's not a pleasant situation. Suzanne, we would love your perspective, of course.
Listen, I think what I hate almost as much of like having your butt get wet, like wet butt, is wet floor, like where it's so wet because it just doesn't seal. And then you go to slip. Like the last thing I feel like I'm going to slip and fall and hit myself. And then who's going to come get me? Because if I try and call Glenn while I'm staying somewhere, he doesn't answer the phones.
Oh. Oh my God.
That was funny. Also, the Wet Butt is my second favorite jam band. They're gonna be playing in Texas soon, so I'm gonna go check that out.
There you go.
All right, so, are you ready? See where we're at?
Let's bring it on.
Oh,
Wow. Wow.
I was gonna change my answer, to be honest, because Suzanne painted such a beautiful picture of the problems. But I was, you got me.
I know, Paula. That's what I told the parole board when they denied me. Like, sorry, change my answer.
Yeah. Okay, but that's fine. It was close.
That is pretty close.
That was good. That was good.
I love doing this show. This is so much fun. All right, moving on to the next one. All right, sleep. So yeah. So Craig, why don't you take this? Why don't you take this one? I feel like I'm talking way too much over here.
You know, the trash can situation and the thimble-sized liner is important, but it's that crack of dawn gap, and Susie gave us both a practical fix for that with the
now
or you could use.
Well, hold on, Craig. You're totally over. Susie's Shade Solver is available now at Amazon.com. So if you
the Aloha Craig store,
Susie's Shade Solver is for you. Also, that was my favorite childhood nursery rhyme. So I got that going on for me. Sorry, Craig. Don't mean to cut you off.
No, but it's on Redbubble at the Aloha Craig store.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
As long as it does not a picture of my wet butt on the Susie Shade Solver.
There you go.
But you can only look at that website if you're at the OnlyFans hotel.
Very good, Glenn. Very good. See, Paula, we have a lot of fun with this show.
Oh, are you regretting your decision?
I see that. That's
you should be getting lots of material for your off the clock show.
Yeah, that's really the would you rather segment.
Totally. Yeah, I'm getting lots of material for people that want to cancel me. So. All right. So, Paula, we got to hear your opinions on these serious issues over here.
Blackout shade for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah.
Tell us about what your frustration is with this situation.
I mean, if you have a blackout and you're using it, it's clear that you want, to be in a dark, peaceful environment, that you want to rest and sleep as much as you want. So why you don't think about that when you design the thing or when you
I know, funny, people use hotels to sleep. Listen, when I heard that, really, I was a little surprised. Yeah.
Well, they also say hotels, like Paula said.
I thought they used motels that you mentioned for other things.
Maybe it doesn't resonate with you to go to the hotel to sleep, but yeah.
All right, where do you all think the audience so far is going to come down on? Craig, Susie, anyone?
Crack is taking over.
Crack of dawn gap.
All right, let's find out. Oh, yeah. But it's pretty decently close right now.
It's very close. I think that's the closest one we've shown all day. So
No,
yeah.
No,
The last one is a little
was closer. Yeah.
little closer, but not a percentage enough that you
a lot
are.
of recount.
Yeah.
plus or minus 3% is okay. This is more.
Listen, I understand. It's probably all.
Cool.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Matchup number 2 in sleep and room comfort sabotage. All right, Paula, Suzanne, why don't you take this one? Go for it.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So when you get off the elevator, which way are you going? Are you going to the left? Are you going to the right? The numbers look here, but the arrow looks here, and you're kind of like, where do I go? Or is it those switches on the lamps that you can't find, or that they're hidden on the lamp, or you can't reach them and you're going to fall off the bed in the process? How is it going to impact your sleep? Or do you have like a tablet that you have to touch to turn off the lights? Like, what's happening? So what?
Well, both situations are pretty much frustrating, to be honest. I hate both almost equally.
Yeah.
But I will go with lamp switches. I think it annoys me a little bit more. Again, why make it so difficult? Something that's supposed to be easy. That's always something that
like, why are they difficult? Like, why are we making them difficult? This is
it's like
design stupidity question.
Yeah. For him, Brazil, it's this like lamp, okay, but also the air conditioning, because we use a lot of air conditioning. Why it's so difficult to use the control? Like, honestly, you have to call almost every time someone to help you with the temperature or whatever. It's kind of a thermostat thing, similar to the problem. But yeah, I don't understand. I feel stupid. I feel angry. I feel a lot of bad things.
I felt those similar emotions one time when I got off the elevator and I was looking at the signs and my room number was not listed on any of them. Yeah, it's like for some reason it was like 1034 is that way, 1036 is that way, but 1035, good luck finding it. You know, it was really funny.
It's just straight ahead.
Yeah.
It's like that picture of the sign that I sent you and Suzanne the other day and asked you if this qualified. It said Pilot's Lounge, and underneath it was in Braille.
Yeah.
Oh,
just saying.
Pay attention to that one. I didn't.
Yeah. All right. Oh, people hate lamp switches more right now.
Yeah, that's not surprising because I think a lot of us in the hotel business, or even people that travel a lot, not just the annual leisure traveler, have a pretty good sense of direction once they've gotten through the front desk and get up on the floor, check the signs, and go, which endless hallway am I going to have to walk down? Especially if you're in your fair city, Glenn, of Vegas. And I'm always a half hour from the elevators.
Yeah. Paul, a pop question. What is your percentage of times when you step out of the hotel elevator on your floor and you go the wrong way?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh, yeah. I would say 90% at least. I don't know why. For some reason.
It's always the same way. I know. All right, next one. Craig, you want to do this one?
Sure. HVAC. Sniper blowing Arctic air directly at the desk. Desk chair height wrong in every possible way. I've got a real problem with cold air going down the back of my neck and down my shirt. So I'm going to go with the HVAC system. I don't want that on me. I want to work, and now I'm freezing my ass off, and my beer is colder now that I've opened it than,
But that should make you happier that your beer is colder.
Not when I'm freezing to death. No. And then I'm looking for the coffee machine, and I'm going, are the cups clean?
Paula?
So,
I'm go with Craig here. I really hate when it's directly on me. And you cannot change again because the control that says that you can change the direction, it never works. And it's, I don't know what is the engineer behind it. But, again, in Brazil, if you either you freeze to death or it's so hot, you cannot just turn off
thing.
So I don't know. So yeah, I'll go with that.
I totally agree. I'm feeling like I feeling like you could repair the desk chair height. You got some pillows, you could prop yourself up, but it's too damn cold at the desk, and I still don't understand why rooms are designed that way. Suzanne, do you know which way this is going to go? Do you think?
Listen, for me, I'm just gonna switch my space in the room because I like things more cold, so I'm okay with that. It's if I don't have furniture that works, and my height, my trying to type is going to be a mess. If I'm that's going to piss me off more.
Yeah, I hear you, but I also can't stand coming into the room and having to put on like sweatshirt in order to sit at my desk and work. So, all right. Oh,
Wow.
So you're good at this. You're good at this.
wow. All right, but again, if you haven't voted, you can still vote now and affect the change that's out there. Next one. What's that?
We got one more week on this.
Yeah. Next Friday we're gonna move from the 32 to the 16. So we'll have those. All right. So motion sensor nightlight, nightclub mode. Craig, this was yours. Tell us about this one.
Get up and you move, and that night light's going off, and it's just horrible. It wakes you. If I have to get up in the middle of the night, I want to stay semi-conscious. I do not want to be awake. Okay, by the time I get back to the bed, because then I'm never going back to sleep. Anti-theft hangers. Okay, Glenn, that part of it is yours, and I couldn't agree with you. And you could describe it a whole lot better than I can.
He's upset because
I typically hang stuff on a hook. So here you go.
But he can't take the hangers off of the bar to go use them to clip the gap because he forgot his noodles. So that's where his level of frustration really comes in.
That's right. And let's see, Paula, you have an opinion on any of this?
It seems it seems like I'm lying, but I'm not. No, it seems like I'm lying, but I'm going with Greg again because I do have problem with sleeping as well. So if something wakes me up, it's destroy my night. Like I really cannot go back and all that. So it is a thing for me, sleeping, as you already know, because I already talked about the blackout thing and all that. So it's important for me to sleep in hotels. Apparently.
Well, true. Sleeping's a thing for Glenn because we try and have a production meeting on Wednesdays, and he's either sleeping or cooking dinner. So
sometimes doing both at the same time. Yeah,
gotta love it when you're cooking with gas, Glenn.
That's my magic power, baby. So anti-theft hangers right now. So hey,
anti-theft hangers. Wow.
It's pissing you off. Wow. Vote now. All right. So Paula, breakfast buffet, Hunger Games, having to get in there and fight for your right for a waffle, or whatever, any other one. So any opinion? Do you have any particular thing we haven't talked about that kind of has been annoying you?
No, but I do want to talk about the breakfast buffet Hunger Games. Yeah. Because, the breakfast is this one thing that really look forward in a hotel, the hotel breakfast and all that. So to ruin that experience, for me, it's a big no-no. And when you have, like you're saying, the Hunger Games and the buffet, that's just sets the tone wrong to everything else. So, I cannot, breakfast, it's really, really bad.
All right, so in the interest of time, I'll move on right now. The breakfast buffet Hunger Games is really pissing off people, but also the 2 waffle makers, but 100 people, Paula. This is a big problem here domestically in the United States. It's not great. You'll get one 9-year-old kid that's making the waffles with each of the machines, and it's taking 18 minutes for one freaking waffle. All you want to do is get some sugar in you really quickly so you can deal with the inevitability of having to talk with people. But the kid is there and you haven't had coffee yet. This is the hell I'm describing. Right? Or tongs, right? You're at the buffet and you're number 1, and thank God you made it to the front, and it's finally time to act. Time to make food. And you got the tongs, and there's 200 people behind you, but they're so stiff you can only pick up 1 chip at a time with it, right? And you need reinforcements to help you close the damn things. None of it works right. You got to have the proper tools. So this is what we're talking about. Yeah.
Glenn,
So
you also you can't pick up the cheese or that waffle with those tongs either.
seriously, you can pick up maybe the more rectangular ones, but the tiny square ones, forget it.
Right, you don't use tongs on a waffle anyway. You use the pitchfork.
Well, I'm afraid of heat transfer coming up from that pitchfork into my hand while I'm trying to.
That's what I'll tell you. Big Tong is coming after me with pitchforks after this reveal over here. Paula, any opinions?
Well, I would adapt it to waffle makers to toaster maybe in Brazil because we're not waffle kind of people. But anyway, I would choose the thong one, the too stiff to leave, too small to serve, because I really hate things that make me feel stupid again.
Right.
And it feels like it's my fault. It's not the tool that is not appropriate. So I don't know. That one. I would.
Oh, people.
Oh my God, I'm wrong. Okay, I'm wrong 100% of the time. So.
No, Paula, this is where your global perspective is so important. We have to get out of our jingoistic United States opinion on waffle maker.
Yeah.
And you're bringing this South American vibe over here. So thank you.
I have to put some. I'm gonna promote this to have more South American people voting in this. So it represents me more.
All right, we got two more. We'll try to go through this quick since we're getting late already. All right.
Yeah.
This is a couple of things here that really pissed me off. Suzanne, you want to take this one?
So if you're out with Glenn, you better make sure as the host or the manager or the server that you give every person at that table a menu for drinks, because that's where you're going to generate the most amount of revenue. And that man drinks, so let him be able to select it off a menu without having to share it with me.
Yeah.
Now, the other one that I know he's got a real big issue with is if he has to go up more than once, or he has to come back double or triple fisted.
I'm always taking 2 or 3 coffee cups at once, and then it's like I got to have this freaking balancing act over there, and it's like very complicated.
When he stays at a hotel with me, we try and make sure that the door lock doesn't work, so that he just has to kick the door instead of using the key.
Yeah.
First floor, so he doesn't have to use the elevator.
God.
Who needs the inconvenience of privacy? Yeah. Fortunately, I had them install a half barn door in the bathroom earlier in the day.
There you go. And you've got the rest of the glass walls around the bathroom too.
Yeah, totally. Paula, any thoughts?
Which one is the worst one for you?
Here comes my Brazilian perspective, because in Brazil we do drink coffee like small cup, like really. You hate it, Glenn, apparently, because
I get that, and I totally respect that, because that's the way you do things. Like I know that when I'm overseas, I have to get an Americano, and I'm okay with that because that's the rules of the game. So go on.
You could be in Miami and go down for a Cuban coffee, and they're small.
Yeah. So that wouldn't be a problem for Brazilians. So I would go with the one cocktail menu to share.
Do you have that in Brazil for real though? Because it's such a weird thing that you go to restaurants and they literally have these amazing cocktail menus, but your party of 4 has to fight to see who gets it.
No, it happens here a lot. I think it's more like I think Suzanne mentioned. I think it's basically stupid for the business, because
Yes,
it would generate more revenue if everybody has a damn menu on their hands. But
I recently mentioned this to a president of a resort, and she totally was like, "Oh my God, you're so right," and I think they're going to make a change. And if they do that, and the next time I'm there and I see that, I'm gonna cry. It's going to make me so happy, because I know I'm going to go back to my room and have a basin-free hand washing experience there as well.
That was the exact.
Glenn, what you should get, you should get a check from them out of additional profits that they're going to make off of this as a thank you.
Yeah.
Listen,
sorry, just to interrupt you, but this also, and I'm thinking it's not really a big problem anymore, because at least in Brazil, most of places, including hotels, it's all digital now.
I
So
hate
you
it.
have on your phones. Yeah, we all hate it, but here it's still a thing since the pandemic, and it could be actually one like the
That hasn't
traditional
really stuck.
menu, cocktail menu, or the
Yeah,
on
that hasn't
digital
really
ones.
stuck
We hate
here,
it.
fortunately. So we haven't had that. All right, so let's see what so far survey says. Ooh, wow!
Coffee.
I'm really surprised the cocktail menu thing isn't more. But I guess honestly, if I have to look at this scientifically, the teeny coffee cups affect people in a more intimate way on a more regular basis. I think you could just say I'll have the old fashioned, but you gotta have that right kind of.
Remember, there's also fewer people drinking cocktails now, and they're going with more mocktails. So yes, you're missing out on the mocktail piece too. But yes.
All right, our last category tonight is all right, Paula, bulk dispensers. They got tiny print, tiny spouts, and they're somehow always empty. Or
I can't see it. What?
Or identical dispenser bottles with microscopic labels, stuff like that.
Identical dispenser bottles with microscopic.
Yeah, like when they're sitting on the counter.
The body wash, the shampoo, and the conditioner.
And why do they always put the shampoo and conditioner by the sink and not in the shower? I mean, it's not that.
That don't happen in Brazil.
That happens a lot. That happens a lot here. Yeah, it's very
that's
unfortunate.
strange.
So, any opinion?
Play for you.
Paula, any thoughts?
No, I will go with identical. The dispenser bottles with microscope labels. That annoys me more. For sure.
Yes, it turns out I did some research on it. All bottle labels are only designed by people at 25 years old. So they have no concept of bad eyesight, and they only actually only hire fighter pilots that do it in their spare time. So yeah. All right. So which way do you think this is going to go? You think it's going to go that in identical dispenser bottles with labels? And you guys have an opinion, Craig, Susie?
I think the identical dispenser bottles with microscopic labels is one that I don't need to spend 10 minutes trying to figure out which one's the soap compared to the conditioner or the shampoo. So
I think people are going to go with the bulk dispenser issues because it's similar with the smaller print.
Yeah. All right. Yes.
Susan is always right. She's always right. Oh my God.
She is the doctor.
Wow. That's pretty amazing. So, all right. So that for now wraps up where we are. And I'm speaking.
I have to go to my all glass bathroom now, Glenn.
What was that?
I have to go to my all glass bathroom now.
Yeah. No.
As long as you shut the barn door and let the odors waft out, you're all good.
Hey, vote now. Vote now. Vote now. All right. Let's. We should probably wrap this up, Suzanne. You want to go to that last segment, maybe? Paula, tell us about your podcast.
What?
Tell us about your podcast. Plug yourself.
Oh,
girl.
my podcast. Okay. So I have this new podcast called Off the Clock, where I interview interesting and relevant people in the industry. And I talk about especially you, Craig. Oh. And the main reason I'm doing is to get to know people and hear stories. So it's not an educational podcast. It's not about learning things. You learn about maybe life lessons and funny stories, but it is a totally different, it's informal kind of talk show-ish podcast. And I'm having a lot of fun. And yeah, next week will be with Suzanne on March 10th. So please stay tuned, everybody.
Awesome.
Yes. Join us live. It'll be fun.
Yeah, Suzanne.
So listen, AI, I know you've got an issue. I know you need to learn. We've got the lab. You want to come visit me in the warm weather. It'll be May 4th. Come in person. Our editor for Click, Dale, is leading that course, and you get to hang out with me. So please join me and make sure if you're going to be in the Philly area for AHOA that you connect with Glenn and I because we will be there. And then I also just got told I'm going to be at Sea Trade in Miami speaking on April 14th. So that's
Nice.
ship design.
Nice.
And terminals. So yes, very exciting. Lots happening.
Cool.
Hey, we're getting ready to wrap up season 11, and Dr. Producer Director Suzanne's hit it out of the park. Our viewing numbers are just absolutely amazing this season, and thank you, Suzanne, for all of your hard work and making each show better than the previous one. And we've got some great guests to round out the end of the season, and then a couple of speaking engagements coming up. We're going to write a book on the life and times of Glenn Hausman, so stay tuned for that. Everything's good.
The good news is you're able to fit it all into a business card in 14-point font. So
actually, Glenn, we're going to try and go for a book this size so that we can sell it to over 5 million people.
By popular demand, don't do that.
David's already pre-ordered 500 copies.
That's excellent. I didn't know he was planning a bonfire.
He may have just crashed his car as soon as you mentioned it.
All right. Next week, if you're in Fort Worth at the Remington Hotels event, I'll be there. Next Friday and Saturday, I'll be at a casino somewhere in Durant, Oklahoma. Hopefully, I'll see you at the Hunter Hotel Investment Conference, and looking forward to doing an awesome keynote speech for the great folks over at Stepstone Hospitality. All coming up in the next couple of weeks. Until then, let's wrap this thing up and get out of here. And I don't know.
Push a button.